Let's talk now about the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, or ACA, or Obamacare, and how this idea about the helpful and protective nature of health insurance has been woven in and through the ACA overall.
So in terms of insurance coverage in the Affordable Care Act, the basic idea is, look, we have about 50 million uninsured people in this country. Let's do what we can to give them access to health insurance coverage, both so they can get the health benefits associated with that and so they can get the financial protection. As you know, one of the primary goals of the Affordable Care Act is to reduce the number of people who don't have health insurance, and it does so both by expanding private coverage through health insurance exchanges and also by expanding Medicaid that have chosen to expand those programs. The Congressional Budget Office projects that by 2018, the number of uninsured as a result of the Affordable Care Act will be about half what it would have been otherwise. So we're going to have about 29 million uninsured people instead of the 58 million that we would have had without the Affordable Care Act. It's interesting to think about why people who remain without insurance, even after the Affordable Care Act, don't have it, and they really fall into three groups. There are people who are essentially boxed out of the reforms, people who are not eligible for exchanges or for Medicaid expansions. These include unauthorized immigrants and very poor people living in states that have chosen not to expand their Medicaid programs. They're not eligible for any of the new programs. They also don't face a penalty associated with not having coverage. Then there'll be a group of people who remain uninsured even though they are eligible for some of these programs, but they're not signing up. And one of the goals of the reforms going forward will be to try to increase the take-up of these programs among people eligible for them. Finally, you have a relatively small group of people who are higher income, who could be buying insurance, but for whatever reason are not buying it, and they'll be subject to the penalty.